beautiful smile.
Lori Kemp and Taylor Perrin can't help but think the worst after the disappearance of son and fiance, 28-year-old Armani Kelly, also known as Marley Whoop.
I just pray that he's out there somewhere. We need him.
On January 21st, he, along with two others now identified as Dante Wicker out of Melvindale and Montoya Givens, were supposed to be performing at Lounge 31. Sadly, they never made it.
He was trying so hard to promote his rap. And do you know how guilty I feel that my son picked up these two other young men?
His mother traveled all the way from Oscoda tracking the vehicle Armani was driving using OnStar, taking matters into her own hands.
The next day, I went by myself and canvassed on Gratiot and stayed there till dusk, passing out flyers.
The vehicle popped up in several locations before being recovered from an apartment complex in Warren. Authorities from four cities, Oscoda, Melvindale, Warren, and Detroit, have now been working on the investigation. Sadly, Lori and Taylor say so far they feel they've been failed by all.
Nobody wanted to believe us when the cops had the car and they wanted us to pick it up. They're like, oh, he's probably just with another woman inside of one of these apartments.
But the Detroit Police Department that's now taking the lead says it's doing everything in its power to find the three men alive.
We've got license plate readers, we've got green light cameras, and I'm confident that using those tools will help us get the answers that these families deserve.
Realistically, Lori says she understands there's a chance she'll never see her son alive again. At this point, she just wants closure.
I want to lay him to rest and try to move on.
Mother searching for her son and two other aspiring rappers have been missing for 10 days. Armani Kelly, Dante Wicker, and Montoya Givens disappeared after Kelly's performance in Detroit was canceled. Kelly's mother tracked his car to Warren, Michigan. She claims police had no sense of urgency until they realized the men who were riding with Kelly are also missing.
The fact that the three of them are missing together is very concerning and very alarming for us.
I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm out there hitting the roads, hitting the pavement. Where is the police department? They didn't do their job.
Lori Kemp posted flyers all around Lansing, where Armani grew up, but she says she fears the worst for her son.
Watch for him at a Detroit club and never showed up.
His car was found in Warren, but he and his two friends are still gone, still missing right now. Let's get right to Fox News' Camille Mary. She's live with what she knows so far. Camille.
Yeah, it's been 9 days so far, and I just spoke with that mother on the phone a short time ago, and she is just canvassing the entire area, trying to find answers, trying to find her son and his friends. Keep in mind, this started out as a single missing persons case, and then it turned into a missing persons case involving three people. Take a look. 3 men missing from Metro Detroit. 2 of them from the area, the other from Oscoda, about 200 miles away. Armani Kelly, Dante Wicker, and Montoya Givens were supposed to perform at Lounge 31 on Gratiot near 7 Mile on the night of January 21st. But police say the event was canceled and the men never showed up.
The mother of one of the victims the next day made a report of the missing person. That mother became very proactive in the investigation and started searching for her vehicle through OnStar.
On January 23rd, 2 days after the car Armani Kelly drove from Oscoda to Metro Detroit was located in Warren in a residential area off of Martin.
On January 27th, information is aired through media on that individual, Mr. Kelly, and him being missing. And once that happens, other family members of the other missings come to realize that that's a friend of their loved ones, and they haven't seen them either. So then they both get reported missing.
Investigators from several different police agencies working this case, but Detroit Police Department Commander of Major Crimes Michael McGinnis says they can't solve this case without help from the public.
If your viewers could really think about the victims' families in this case, they have no answers. They don't know where their loved one is. I imagine that they're probably hopeful that they're okay, but I did see one report that you can tell the mom had lost hope, and so we need help.
So right now I can tell you that there has been no phone activity on any of their phones since the late hours of January 21st going into the early hours of January 22nd. I also asked if the ATM cards had been used at all. They declined to comment on that. Police tell you there's still so much information they're sifting through, trying to get to the bottom of this, trying to find these men. And of course, if you know anything at all, please call Detroit Police Department or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.